What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be covering HBAR as its chart looks about ready to break out. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So this was HBAR in one of my previous videos. It was trading at 4.5 cents, and we had it drawn in a falling wedge. We called out the double bottom, and we were talking about how it was trading beneath the 786 on the Fibonacci, all of which are very bullish indicators. And this is HBAR now, trading at over 6 cents, and at its peak, it was just under 7 cents. And had you guys taken this trade, you could have made around 50% in about a month. And if you compare that to the stock market, where the average return is 10% in a year, that would mean we made in 1 month what the stock market makes in 5 years, which are actually pretty incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. But I will say, when I go over the charts at the end of the video, there are some new very bullish indicators. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Now, as I said, HBAR is currently trading just over 6 cents. Its market cap is 2.1 billion, which ranks 33rd among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is up to 33.5 billion out of a max supply of 50 billion, which is about 67% in circulation. And if you're looking to trade HBAR, I recommend using Binance, Coinbase, or KuCoin. I think those are the 3 easiest centralized exchanges to use. But now we'll go ahead and get into some Hedera news. So this is their Twitter, which has 311,000 followers. And they just reposted November 23rd. Empowa Pay integrates Hedera Hashgraph to enable fiat payments by tenants across Africa. Hedera is an attractive solution due to its strategic partnerships with financial institutions. These include Standard Bank Stanbic, Africa's largest bank, which is a prominent member of Hedera's governance council. And if you guys have watched my HBAR videos in the past, you know I am extremely bullish on HBAR's governing council, as they have ties with Google, IBM, and many other huge companies and institutions. So obviously, anytime we see an integration, that's bullish. And now I also want to go over what they reposted November 23rd. So to start things off, a massive 83.6 Bitcoin transaction fee was just paid in order to send a 139 Bitcoin transaction. That is a huge fee. This means the sender only received 55.7 Bitcoin. And then they say the future of finance. Now, to be fair, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't believe in Bitcoin, because I definitely do. But this right here is ridiculous. So then they said you could have done this in your DM on Galaxy app, and it would have costed fractions of a penny and got there before you hit send thanks to Hedera. Truly nothing like it. And I can personally confirm, when I have sent HBAR to other people, it is a very small fee. So obviously that's another bonus for HBAR. And then lastly, I do want to show you the governing council. So they posted November 23rd. Today we are thankful for responsible, robust, and transparent governance. Happy Thanksgiving from Hedera. And if you look at this governing council, it is massive. The 2 that I listed earlier, Google, IBM, but then you also have LG, UCL, Avery Dennison, Kafra, Dell Technologies, Deutsche Telekom. Again, Hedera only has a market cap of 2.1 billion, and yet its partnerships and integrations are significantly bigger than a lot of the projects that are above them, which leads me to believe that Hedera is one of the best long-term investments out there. Obviously, that's not financial advice, but if you actually do research into Hedera, you will understand why I am saying that. But now we'll go over some macro news that could affect Hedera's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Hedera. So this is Watcher Guru's Twitter. And the first thing I want to talk about is what they posted November 22nd. So SEC Commissioner says there is no reason for us to stand in the way of a spot Bitcoin ETF. And keep in mind, this is an SEC Commissioner.
We have heard a lot of reporting in another matter that has gotten a lot of attention regarding a spot ETF, that there is ongoing conversations between issuers who have filed some of these applications and individuals at the SEC. And I wonder if you can shed any light on how much you as a commissioner might be involved in that, or really if this is just happening at the lower staff level at the moment.
No, again, I really can't comment on that, but I think I've been very transparent that I've thought for many years now that there is no reason for us to stand in the way of a spot Bitcoin exchange traded product.
Now, there are a lot of people out there that believe that is directly connected to what they posted November 21st. So the US government criminally charges Binance with the following: conspiracy, conducting unlicensed money transmitting business, and violating International Emergency Economics Powers Act. So the rumors out there right now is that the SEC is not going to approve a Bitcoin spot ETF until Bitcoin is under control. And that starts with Binance, as they are the largest centralized exchange. And now CZ is facing 18 months in prison as part of a plea deal with the US government. And the reality is whoever controls Binance is going to control a very large piece of crypto. So this is certainly something to keep your eyes on. Now for the final part of this video, we'll go over some technical analysis. So this is HBAR on the daily time frame. And as I said previously, had you guys taken this trade, you could have made up to 50% gains in a month. Now, as for what I'm seeing right now, the RSI is starting to reset and the stochastics have completely reset. And then if you look at price action, we swing from a lower low to a higher low. The RSI is higher low to lower low. That is class A bullish divergence, which typically signals a local bottom has been reached. In addition, if you look at the moving averages, the 21-day has broken above the 200-day moving average, which is a golden cross, coupled with the fact that price action is using the 21-day moving average as support, and it has bounced off of there at least 3 different times. Now, I will say, a couple days ago, I did get a little bit worried when I saw that a candle closed beneath. However, the very next candle rebounded right back above the 21-day. So just to be clear, as long as we can stay above the 21-day moving average and stay above this high volume node in the VRVP, then I will stay bullish on HBAR in the short term, and I wouldn't be shocked if we get another explosive move up. Now, it's kind of ugly, but you could actually argue that we are forming some sort of ascending triangle pattern, which is a 50-50 pattern, but it actually has a huge measure move to over 7.5 cents. So based on everything I'm seeing right now, I actually wouldn't be shocked if HBAR does break to the upside. However, we'll also go over Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. Now, I'll start off with the bullish indicators on Bitcoin. So you could argue previously that Bitcoin was trading in a bull flag, which started to break out, and it has a huge measure move to over $42,000. Now, obviously, that measure move has not yet played out, but I do like to see that price action is also using the 21-day moving average as support. And unless we break beneath it, 42,000 is still in play. And I will say the stochastics also have completely reset. But where I start to get a little bit concerned is when you look at the RSI. It is still a little bit overbought, and not just on the daily time frame, but also the 3 days very overbought, as you can see right here. And even the weekly time frame is cooked. And on the weekly, there has been 6 massive green candles in a row. And based on my trade style, I do not like to chase a parabolic move. In my experience, rarely does that work out well for you. And the reality is, within a few weeks, Bitcoin has went from $26,100 to over $38,000. So personally, I would like to see a little bit of a retracement first before I hop into a trade. But as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the Bitcoin spot ETFs were to get approved, that can skyrocket the entire market. On the contrary, if Binance crashed or some very bearish news happened, that could tank the entire market. So just understand, in the short term, anything can happen. Crypto is going to be extremely volatile. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think HBAR will go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.